you, and you can walk through that door again and take us on another adventure.
Thank you. Watch my glasses. All right, let us continue this transmission by allowing yourselves to become very relaxed, very comfortable. Take a deep breath in and out. And allow yourselves to focus on the center of the holotope, remembering as you go through this particular meditation exercise that this is a mirror of all the different layers of your consciousness. And what it is reflecting back to you is that you are a multidimensional being, dreaming all of the experiences you are having. And as you begin to relax and breathe easily, and let a warmth pass over you, allow yourselves to focus on the colors and the sounds that rise from within you. For that is where they issue from. Within your being, within your consciousness. The ears that you think you hear with are illusions. The eyes that you think you see with are illusions. The mouth that you think you speak with are illusions. All of these are simply expressions within your consciousness, ripples within the pond, the deep pond of your being, your awareness, your existence itself. Continue to breathe, focus on the center of the holotope, and allow yourselves to drift through all that we have shared with you this day. All that has been co-created with you and by you and for you and made of you. For again, your physical reality is just a mirror. And this holotope is the permission slip mirror that reveals to you all the dimensions of your being, all the depths of your existence, all the crystalline layers of your consciousness. Continue to breathe. Let it in, let it out. Let in all that which is reflective of your true vibration. Let out and let go of all that is not. For that which serves you is attracted automatically to your very being, your very essence, to your presence. Allow yourselves then to remain present so that all that is you can be experienced by you, can manifest within you and from you and around you. in that projection you call, that dream you call, that imagining you call physical reality. For it is magical, malleable, constantly shifting, constantly dynamic, yet eternal, infinite, and yet you can create any borders within that infinity you so desire. And you can shatter them and dissolve them and let them fade just as easily. For you are both the student and the teacher of your own being. Allow yourselves to guide yourselves. Allow your innate nature to come forth. Allow your relationship as nature to express itself more fully. Relax into your natural self, the essence of your being, the beauty of your existence. Breathe deeply in and out. And allow yourself more opportunity to live in the moment, to respond instead of react, to know that all is perfect as it is, even if it changes. For that which is what leads to what will be. And that which was has led you to where you are. And all is here and now, and everything is perfect as it is. Learn, teach yourself, guide yourself, learn, expand yourself, free yourself, learn. Life is to be lived as fully as you can. For that is your purpose, that is your mission, that is the very essence of your nature. You are life itself. You are all the different unique perspectives of all that is. You are all the paths by which all that is can discover itself anew. You are all the eyes through which all that is can see itself, hear itself, know itself. You are all that is, experiencing itself as aspects of itself. One and the same and one. You are, you are, you are. Release the promise of creation from within yourself. Gift yourself of yourself and of others. Take in all that surrounds you as a reflection of you in all the various ways that you can utilize that reflection to grow, to know more of who you are as an eternal being. Even one that has imposed upon itself the concept of limitation does so with its infinite power, for it could not be otherwise. That limitation could be experienced were it not the product of an unlimited being. You are the very essence of paradox itself. Live in the center of that which seems to be opposite. Live in the center of polarity. And you will know the here and now as intimately as you've known anything in your life. For it is an essence and it is a presence, and all forms and expressions of consciousness are autonomous and self-aware in their own way. perhaps different than you understand that term of self-awareness, but self-aware nevertheless. And all forms of consciousness, whether they know it or not, whether they believe it or not, whether they have been taught to understand it or not, are in the process of supporting all other beings and expressions and levels of consciousness to allow all that is to perpetuate its experience of itself from all the different points of view that it is. And it grows, and it learns, and it becomes ever new, and yet ancient, and eternal, and ever new, and yet infinite, and unchanging, and yet ever new, here, now, everywhere, every when, all polarities, all dichotomies, all opposites, all paradoxes, all come from the central source in which there is no dichotomy, from the one. And yet, within that one springs forth the reflection of self-awareness that gives birth to all reflection and all polarity and all dichotomy and all paradox. It is what is, and that is all it needs to be. And all things are within it, and it is only within itself, and it is within nothing else. For it is all that is, and you are expressions of all that is. It is your birthright to be, to deserve, to be free, to be worthy, to be loved and loving. It is your nature to be these things. Surrender into your control, for the control already exists, and you have but to surrender in order to find it. Again, using the power of paradox to do so. These are the ideas that are shared and taught and reflected in the highest realms and the highest frequencies, which all of you contain. Allow yourselves to remember who and what you truly are, and all will be at peace within you. All will blend. All will flow. For remember, you are not something floating within the current of life. You are the current itself. And if you just go with the flow, you cannot help but be where you need to be, when you need to be there, because the current is the natural flow of the river of eternity. And you will experience the effortless ease of ecstasy and synchronicity, and you will truly know freedom. The freedom to be the true you. Awaken, awaken, awaken into that knowledge, into that understanding, into that allowance, and into that acceptance of all things in your reality as those reflections which, when you use to your benefit, will always lead you to exactly who you are. Breathe deep now. Make it your own. Release, relax, let go, and let in. It is that simple. It is that simple. It is that simple. Drift and flow. Drift and breathe. Drift and feel your heart sing with peace and relief and freedom. You are the permission slip. Allow yourself permission. Allow yourself permission. Allow yourself permission to be who you are. And you will see that all things have purpose in your reality and will serve you to the best of their ability. And you will be free. Breathe gently now. Flow freely now. Glide smoothly now forward in space and time, and feel it becoming more and more slippery, more and more malleable, more and more flexible. And watch it begin to dissolve as the borders and barriers that used to be there begin to fade and vanish, so that you can understand that all is one. Spirit, physical reality, all the dimensions, light, life, and love, just different expressions of the same one thing, all that is, eternally and infinitely, here and now. Relax into your being. Allow joy into your life. Fear not, for the only thing you will ever discover in the unknown is more of yourself, more of all that is. And you are welcome into that great heart, welcome into that great forest, welcome into that great unknown that contains all you ever need to know. Allow yourself to float in a sea of unconditional love, for that is what you are made of. And as your music softens and your lights dim, and you find yourself floating freely in the darkness, remember, you are the candlelight in that darkness. You are the beacon. Any light you may see that seems to be outside of you are nothing but reflections of your own light. The stars, though they may be other worlds and other systems, nevertheless are also reflections of your own inner light. Be the light. Drift and dream. Drift and dream. Drift and dream, and allow yourself to begin slowly to wake up in a new dream, a new you, a new reality, a new shift, a new experience every moment. Ultimately, nothing is beyond your reach. So reach for the stars. And when you do, you will only be reaching for your own light, and it will illuminate you. Drift now and dream. Drift and dream. Breathe gently, deeply, softly, fully, and let go of that which is not you. For you have no need anymore of that which does not vibrate in harmony with your essence. Drift and dream. Our unconditional love to you all. We bid you all sweet dreams.